Good afternoon. How y'all doing? It's your boy Divine Messenger here, another message. And understand, we are here to deliver some gems to you into your program. But before we even get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more bangers because, of course, I'm going to keep dropping this content that comes from the highest source and the highest frequency. So, we about to just get right to the chase, too. So, understand, let me go into my notes, too. Your ability to be quiet irritates them, so they are programmed to do something about it. And literally, this is what they do. So for a lot of you out there, I know you guys are introverts, and I know there are a lot of introverts that practice being extroverts, and how I would know is because I'm one as well. And a lot of times, once you elevate on your spiritual journey, right, that's the thing, so we had to understand, right, on a surface level aspect, when we are on our spiritual journey as chosen ones, understand that there are many people who don't understand spirituality. Like, they don't even give a fuck about it because they're too in their religious state, they're atheists, or they practice some other religion. So they don't even understand or overstand spirituality. So when this comes into fruition, you gotta understand that when you are quiet and when you are a spiritual being, when you practice spirituality, when you understand that God is a consciousness and a frequency, you know the ins and outs of the simulation, and you know how people operate and how their demons operate. You know how energy will flow in and out of people's minds. So when you are quiet, for one, once you elevate your mind, there's no reason for you to talk because a wise man once said nothing. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, we really have no need to talk because if you think about it, right, when people are talking, and talking about people out there, I know you can relate to this. I know from my experience, when people talk to me, they don't really have shit to say. Like, if we're being real, people will talk to you about nothing. And the thing is, all they're doing is transmuting energy. So like, for example, let's say you're standing in line, right? Like, you're standing in line, it's like 40 some minutes in line. You're chilling, you got patience. And there's people who will look at you. They'll just look at you and you see them looking, but you're not tripping because you're used to it. But then people will be like, hey, this and that. And you'll talk to them. So it's like, from my experience, let's say like I'm at the store, and for me, I'm tall. So it's like, somebody's always gonna ask, how tall are you? Do I play basketball? This and that. Like, what do I do? Like, they're always concerned about my life, which to me is very weird, but it is what it is. I can't control that. But they'll ask me certain questions. Mind you, I don't have to talk because there ain't nothing to talk about to nobody anyway. And plus, I'm so focused. I'm trying to get into this store and get out the store. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be in here anyway, but I'm programmed to go in there to get something and come right out. So many people will talk to me, and it's just like, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why are you speaking to me? But of course, I don't want to be rude. That's just my ego. So spiritually, I'll speak to them, and it's just like the conversation is dead. It's done. Like, once I get on their answer, it's done. But they'll keep on talking, and I'll just be like, what you're asking me, what you're telling me, and like, what's crazy, people will tell you about your life and you never asked. That's the most wild part to me. People will they'll start, what's that word? They'll trauma dump on you. That right there is so crazy. Especially grown people. They'll just trauma dump. They'll start pouring out what they've been going through onto you. Like, I have the solution to your goddamn problems. And it's just like, I don't like to be rude. So I just be like, well, hey, I hope that goes well for you. I hope you're doing okay. And it's just like, no matter what, they keep talking. So understand, when it comes to this situation, we gotta know that people, they love to talk to us because they want to see how we go about life, how we do things, and what we would do in situations. And a lot of times, people are just concerned with what the hell we got going on in our lives. And that's okay. You can't control none of that shit. Because understand, there are some people who can see your light, but they're just so dimmed within themselves, they can't see their own light. So they need to go see it within somebody else. So when they see it within your light, they're looking like, oh, this person looks interesting. Oh, they're tall. Oh, they're beautiful. I like their hair. I like their makeup. I like their lips. I want to go have a conversation with them. And what's crazy, people are free to do whatever they want. But the thing is, though, you can't be rude nor disrespectful to people who do try to talk to you. But the thing is, though, when you are quiet around other people, so like, let's say for work, for example, let's say you're chilling. Like, you say, hey, Grand Rising, how y'all doing? But the whole day you don't talk because think about it. You're here to do what? Get to work. You're not here to make friends and shit because we're trying to get this bread and go right the fuck back home to focus on our passions and our goals, literally. So, once you're doing that at work, it's like you're chilling, you don't talk, you don't have to talk for like months or weeks. And people are like, hey, they'll just start talking about random shit, like just about their life, like what you're doing. For example, people will come around you and they'll try to do your job for you, or they'll try to tell you about your job and you already knew about the job. It's like, one of y'all trained me and it's like 4 months later, you've been doing the same program for 4 to 5 months and you still telling me I do my job. So if you think about this, people are literally coming up to you at your job to fuck with you and bother you, to get under your skin because you are so quiet, because you irritate them. They know that you say nothing. You don't participate in group shit. You don't have time to be conversing about nothing. Like, if you hear the conversations people have, like, people are gossiping, they're speaking negative programs and other people, they're spell casting, they're talking about negative shit and spreading negativity. And it's like, we don't participate in that bullshit because that's a low frequency ass emotion and a low frequency ability that people love being in. And the thing is, we want positivity. We want to speak up for our people. We want to have people flourish and nourish into success and fulfillment. Why the hell would I want to talk to people who talk about other people? And it's what's crazy, if you talk about other people around me, then when I'm not around, what the hell they gonna do to me? Talk about me. So for one, you're fake as fuck and then you're lying about it. And so when I catch you in the lie, you get mad. And then you get mad and wonder why I'm quiet. Because I don't want to talk to y'all are fake as fuck, and I knew that from day one, and you know that too. So the thing is, keep being true to you, because if you're quiet, who gives a fuck? They had to deal with that shit no matter what. You're not a talkative person, that's okay. The thing is though, you're talkative around the right kind of people, and that's good. And the thing is too, when you're talkative around the right people, they will take care of you. They'll be able to help you. They'll make the job fun. And the thing is, you'll ride or die for them, because it's like, you know what? You understand me, I understand you. And what's crazy, you may not be spiritually elevated like me, but at least you're trying to hear where I'm coming from. And they probably make you laugh, they probably make you smile, they're probably interested in you, and they probably have things going for themselves, and you want to help them. So by all means, you can go ahead and talk to them, because I understand, I know you watching this, I know you talk to the people who can resonate with you and who understand you in a deeper aspect than a surface level aspect. You feel me? So there are some people who really get you. Like, let's say you're going through something. There's somebody who can listen to your problems and they can transmit positive energy towards your problems, and they appreciate you because no matter what, you came through for them and they came through for you. So once you see that loyalty, once you see that consistency of how great they are of a friend, a family member, once you see how much dedication like they put into their works and how dedicated they are to being a great friend to you or a family member or whatever, you'd be like, you know what? I fuck with you because you don't have to do this shit, but you do for me. And it's like, for some reason, I don't know why you do it, but you do it. So you know what? I got you. And what's crazy, you don't trust everybody, but you trust some people, because in some instances, people gotta trust you to do some shit too. So if you gotta think about it, trust goes a long way. And the thing is, you don't trust people too easily. I understand why, because if you trust some people who talk a lot, who do this and that, like, you can't give everybody your sauce. You can't give everybody more like they need to know. That's the crazy part. People are asking you so many questions like they're the FBI. It's like, chill, my nigga, like, chill. And that's okay. Don't feel bad because you're quiet. Keep being quiet if you don't want to. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to talk, because understand, a wise man once said nothing, literally. And that's the thing, people don't understand, like, you're quiet because you are thinking, you're like, your thoughts are loud. And trust me, I understand. You think so much because you have so many things going for yourself and you're in your own world. And so people come into your world, you're like, fam, why are you trying to get into my world? Just stick, like, you don't, like, that's the thing too. I ask myself, you don't have to be my friend. You don't have to get close to me. You don't have to talk to me. Like, I understand, like for me, I can go weeks without talking to people. I can go months, years without talking to people. And that's okay. I can talk like one or two people, but with everybody else, like, let's say I was working at some corporate job and people are trying to talk to me. It's like, I don't have to talk to y'all, because y'all talk about nothing. You don't talk about how I can get more money outside of this job. You don't talk about positive shit. You don't speak positive about other people. You gossip. You try to boss people around. And then when you come around me, you just staying there doing nothing, trying to bother me and my peace. And then you get mad when I don't speak to you. Because it's like, what are you talking about? And then they'll say, hey, go do this, go do that. Did you hear me? Oh, so you didn't hear me. Like, I heard you the first time. Like, why are you speaking to me? You feel me? So this is what people will do, and it's very sick. And then it's an egotistical way, and it's a narcissist way as well. But, and they're saying you just gotta forgive people because they don't know what they're doing. They're all programmed, and it's okay. Because at the end of the day, you're quiet. Your silence will irritate their demons. Because think about it, demons love gossiping about other demons. They love talking to other demons. Keep doing you, no matter what. Keep believing in yourself. Keep staying true to you. Because can't nobody stop your shine. Even if people try to talk to you, just go ahead and talk bad to them, but don't tell them too much. Don't tell them too much. Don't tell them too much to where they have to sit there and gossip about your problems or your life to other people. Because Once you start telling people too much, now you got drama and you have unnecessary bullshit coming into your life. That's why you have to be careful with what you say. And if people get mad, who gives a fuck? Like, imagine a 50-year-old or a 40-year-old getting mad because you don't want to talk to them. Do you know how childish that sounds? There's some people in the workforce who literally get mad because you don't want to speak. How are you mad that I don't want to come into work not speaking? I came in, I want to do my job, I want to go home. People get mad about that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you just got to keep staying focused, keep believing in yourself, keep being true to you, because no matter what, can't nobody stop you. When you're in your mode, when you're in your zone, nobody can stop you from your purpose. That's exactly why God has something great for you in this October, November, and December. You understand? Keep your head up, keep staying quiet, but when it's time to talk, speak up for yourself. Make sure you use your throat chakra. Keep speaking the truth, because no matter what, people hate the truth. And that's why it's good to be silent, because once you start waking your voice up, once you start speaking that truth, now people want to shut you up. Now people want to silence you. You see how contradicting people get? They're programmed. End of the day, take care of yourselves, man. I don't want to make this video too long. I love you. Have a great day.